Good morning. Um, I wanted to make some videos to show the process I'm getting ready to go through uh, with my dental issues that I've had over the years. I'm going to get a lot of dental work done, some implants, veneers, some extractions, the whole shooting match. Getting ready for all this, I can't really, I've not been able to find any. I've found a couple decent sets of videos out there, but most of them that I've found are for that 4-post all-in-one implant that takes, 3-4 days to do or whatever. My experience will be completely different than that. Um, um, I'll be using VSP Dental in Danville, Virginia, and my dentist will be Dr. Patel. And I went for my consultation last week, which was early August of 2018, and the staff at VSP is great. Everybody's so nice and outgoing and friendly, and they make you feel comfortable. I was impressed by that. And Dr. Patel herself, she's wonderful to deal with. She knows what she's doing. She had some really good suggestions. The office itself is warm and inviting, and I was given a tour of the office. The equipment that I saw looked to be, to me, state-of-the-art type stuff. They've got a 3D CNC mill that cuts teeth from these little blocks of material. I didn't see it actually in use, but there was in the machine a block that had a tooth cut from it. So I know that's kind of hard to find. You don't see that every day. But when I went in for the consultation, they did, of course, the 3D panoramic X-ray, and had to see what they were working with because they were basically going blind with no records, no history on me whatsoever. And Dr. Patel was really thorough when she looked around. My teeth over the years have been neglected. I've had some bad experiences from dental offices over the years that have kind of jaded me, I guess, towards dentistry in general. That plus lack of financing, and for years I just didn't have the funds. I couldn't do it. If I had a tooth going bad, I had to go, and that's when I went, was when I had to go. And usually that meant, do I do an extraction, which is a couple $100, or a root canal and a crown, which is $1,000. And when you don't have a lot of funds, $1,000 may as well be $50,000. So what do? You get teeth removed. As a result of that, over the years, I'm left with six teeth up top. The 2 front ones are real. My eye teeth are real. And the rest of that is a partial that's been in there about 5 or 6 years. Is a metal frame partial, which is better than my first partial I had. My first one was one of those inexpensive, cheap hunks of plastic. Your whole roof of your mouth is filled up with this plastic thing. Wasn't a good experience, but it worked. I mean, it worked for what it was. It worked until one day I forget what I was doing, but the whole thing split right in the middle. Go figure. What are the odds? So, so when that happened, went to another dentist, and they suggested this metal frame one, which is a lot better. It's smaller in the roof of my mouth. I doubt it can be seen, but you still have the roof of your mouth basically, I don't know, 3/4 of the way covered with something. And even this one, while it fits better, it's lighter. It's not bad. But my first day home with it, you know, I was getting used to it and everything. Second day, 2 teeth popped out. Came unglued, or I'm not sure how they're fastened. I'm sure it's some type of an adhesive, but 2 teeth came out, and then by 4 days in, all but 2 teeth had popped out. So, you know, that kind of reinforced my hesitancy about the whole practices of doing this stuff. Went back, and of course it was no problem to fix it, and everybody was real apologetic where this work was done, and they put everything back in place and glued it in. And since then, I have 2 back here that have come out, 2 teeth that have come out of the partial. I just deal with it. You know, I'm over this. Let's go fix it. Let's come back. Let's go fix it. It didn't work. Let's come back. I'm just over that. So now, where I am now, getting me back to today, it's the 15th of August. We've decided on a treatment plan. What we're going to do is, with Dr. Patel's advice, there'll be 3 implant bridges up top. There'll be one over here, one across the front, and then a third over here. I'll keep my eye teeth. I'll lose the other 4 teeth that I have up top. I only have 6 teeth on the top. I'll lose 4 of them. Everything will be the 3 implant bridges and 2 veneers on my eye teeth. That'll cover my top. The bottom, which isn't too bad. I've got 2 bad teeth, one here and one in the front. Both of those will be extracted, and implants will be put in both locations, and then veneers will cover the rest of the front and the side, so that when I smile, you won't see what you see now, which is a mess, a hot mess. The start to finish time, you know, with all the healing and the bone grafting and everything that we're talking about here, I'm told at consultation time was going to be about 6 months. It's going to be 8 visits. So it's August now. I'm hoping to have this thing done and finished and in a new me by January, sometime in January. Excuse me. The stigma with having what I have right now, although it's not too bad, it's just a mental thing. I don't smile. I'm not going to do it. I may laugh and accidentally smile, but that's not me. Mentally, I know not to smile. I've trained myself over the years not to smile. It's a self-esteem thing. Some people may call it vanity. I don't, but it's always there in the back of your mind. Don't show anybody what's going on with your teeth. That looks bad. Anyway, it is what it is. There's nothing I can do about that. I do expect to have well, obviously a better smile, but I'm hoping there's going to be a self-image improvement as well. I'm sure there will be. I don't know exactly how much or what type or any of that, but I'm looking forward to the change. The visits are, I don't know how they'll be spaced out. Today, this afternoon, is actually my first real office visit that's not a consultation. I'll go in for full x-rays and impressions. That's basically all they've told me. I know that there's going to be a lot of question and answer and back and forth this afternoon. I'm prepared for that. They're prepared for it. They're great at VSP Dental in Danville, Virginia. Like I said, that's where I'm getting the work done, and they're excellent there. So I'll update again as we get closer to the first appointment. The first appointment, I am really not looking forward to. The first appointment, like I said, I've got 6 teeth up top. Of those 6, including my front tooth, they'll all be taken out except for 2 teeth. I'll lose everything except for my eye teeth. They're going to do 4 extractions. They will do 3 bone grafts here, here, and here to prepare for the bridges due to the bone loss I've experienced from not having teeth for the years that I've not had them. 3 bone grafts, 4 extractions, and they'll set 6 implant posts. 2 for the bridge there, 2 for the bridge there, and 2 for the bridge there. So 4 extractions, 3 bone grafts, and 6 titanium posts for the implants. That'll be the first visit that I make. Not looking forward to that. I am not looking forward to that, not one bit. But I know at the other end of this thing, going into 2019, I'm going to have a new outlook on life, and I'm looking forward to it. Now, what I'm working with right now, I'll just go ahead and I'll show you. This is my partial, excuse me, that's gross, but that's what I'm dealing with. That's my back teeth. My back teeth on the right side are gone. They've popped out again. Leaves me with this. Not very pretty. 6 teeth, and out of those 6, I'll keep these 2 eye teeth, which will be veneers. Everything else is just going to be the 3 bridges. So keep you posted as we go forward. Like I said, today's the very first visit for x-rays and impressions, and talk about our first visit and get it scheduled. I'll do another update once we get everything rocking and rolling. See ya.